Hey everyone, Bruce Morris from the Tab Group here. Welcome to TabbFORUM's Market Structure Wave. The fixed income markets of 2025 stand on the cutting edge of financial innovation, no longer lagging behind other asset classes and technology adoption. Recent advancements in AI-driven analytics, real-time data solutions, and cross-product electronic trading platforms have begun to dismantle long-standing operational bottlenecks. Market participants on both the buy and sell sides are embracing automation, data-driven insights, and robust connectivity. The goal: achieving unprecedented efficiency, transparency, and speed in traditionally fragmented markets. Later this month, TabbFORUM will publish its annual report on fixed income trading technology. Today, we are very fortunate to have one of our report's content contributors, Eugene Grinberg, CEO of Solve, to join us on Market Structure Wave. Hey, Eugene, welcome back to TabbFORUM.
Bruce, thank you so much for having me back.
Our pleasure. So, Eugene, let's get started. And can you set the stage for our viewers about the changes that you've seen in fixed income trading technology, and then also share the new trends that you're seeing that are impacting the markets today as well?
Excellent question. I thought you set the stage really well in terms of what's relevant and what's topical in the space, right? And it's really those three things, right? The first is much greater reliance on data. The second is using AI to extract lots of different efficiencies, as well as build derived data sets, extract insights from the data. And then the third is the connectivity piece, right? Which means that there's ability to deploy algorithms and deploy systematic market making, both on the buy and the sell side, and do a lot more with automation and in ways that are much more efficient. Solve has been a strong player kind of across all of these three themes, right, that we spoken about. On the data piece, since our founding, right, so for the last close to 14 years, our focus has been on increasing price transparency across fixed income asset classes, where we've been using AI, machine learning, natural language processing to extract quotes data from communications between market participants, and create a database, a real-time database of bids and offerings and trade color across all the key asset classes in fixed income, right? So corporates, unis, securitized products, credit default swaps, bank loans, private credit, and so on, where we're seeing many millions of data points across all these asset classes, and we're able to help our clients on the buy and the sell side achieve greater price transparency, which results in time saving, much more confident decisions, and ultimately P&L. Right, so that's on the data piece. On the using AI, especially for creating derived data sets, as you know, our big focus has been on predictive pricing. We launched a product last year in one of our asset classes, in municipal bonds, an AI-driven real-time price that essentially predicts where individual securities are going to trade if a trade was to happen now, and at the specific size, right? So what this does is it creates a data set across an entire asset class, which not only gives you accurate predictions for individual securities, but also allows to conduct higher level analysis to extract insights from the data and identify pockets of the market that are rich or cheap. So we're not just using it to create derived data sets, but also to extract deeper insights from the data as well. And then the third piece, which is greater connectivity and great ability to execute electronically, the predictive price plays into that theme quite well. We work with many quant and algo-driven shops that leverage this data to enhance in-house algorithms or build new ones, and as a result, make markets systematically and pursue those algorithmic strategies.
So, and thanks for sharing that, because I wanted to talk about how last time we did an interview, you drilled pretty deeply into the predictive pricing and predictive analytics side of your business. But what I was hoping we could do today is kind of go beyond that and talk about, what are some of the newer technologies or newer features that Solve is helping the market with today?
So we're working on a number of different initiatives. One is continuing to deploy the predictive price across multiple asset classes. Our initial focus has been on municipal markets, which, as we all know, have lots of challenges with price transparency. Over 1 million CUSIPs that are active, that are live in the muni space, but only a small fraction has any true visibility in terms of trades or quotes, right? So our initial focus has been on that. Our current focus is on the credit markets. We're going to be launching a predictive model in corporate bonds over the next couple of months. So that's one focus that we continue pursuing, but also getting kind of a lot of great feedback from our clients on what's sort of next, right? When it comes to how they're looking to leverage the predictive price. One initiative is one sort of common knock on AI, right? Is that AI is a little bit of a black box, right? So our clients are looking to gain a little bit more confidence in the predictions. So one current focus, and actually this is sort of hot off the presses. We're launching a confidence score model for the predictive price, which is going to give our clients a lot more confidence in the predictions.
How does that work? What's the I guess the underlying technology that makes that happen?
It's all AI driven, right? So it's sort of an exhaust of our predictive price model. Obviously there's some secret sauce behind it, which I'd rather not say, but kind of the back testing of the confidence score model sort of looks really strong and really good, and that's so that's going live.
So let's get out your crystal ball.
Yeah.
Where do you see technology headed in the capital markets and specifically in the fixed income markets? Are there, AI and machine learning, seems to get all the love today in the media. But what about the cloud? And blockchain certainly is not a stranger to the media as well. Is any of that meaningful for your business or a priority?
We engage in a lot of great conversation with clients, right? And we're trying to understand kind of what's important to them and where can we continue helping. The message that we're hearing, right? A lot of it, I think is very much in what I would put in the AI bucket, right? Around three things. One is AI helping create derived data sets, right? So some sort of core data, such as quotes, right? So letting AI kind of build the predictive price, right? So that would be an example of a derived data set. The second is how can we leverage AI to identify sort of interesting stories, interesting themes in the data, helping identify outliers to drive relative value type conversations, to drive trade idea generation. right? Because fixed income markets are so vast, but trying to kind of boil it down to what's really happening, where there are opportunities in the market is not trivial, right? So how can AI help with that? And then the third piece is so that's sort of away from machine learning. That's a little bit more towards large language models. Is more about how can I engage with vast data sets in more conversational ways. Traditionally, when you have lots of data, right, to engage with that data, development teams were expected to build all sorts of tools to be able to search and visualize and filter. But that's time consuming, and it's also limiting, right? Because it's limited to the functionality that's sort of available to you. But if you're able to engage with the data in much more conversational ways, right, then you're not necessarily limited by the available tools, and that sort of drives significantly drives the value that you're able to extract from the data that you're interacting with.
That very interesting. It'll, especially if you could do it in a low tech type of fashion, I would imagine that's much more valuable for your clients. So Eugene, thanks so much for sharing your time and insights with TabbFORUM today. And to all our viewers, keep an eye out for the special report. It's going to be published later this month. However, if you're viewing this video after the report's been published, there'll be a big red button at the end of this video that'll take you to the article. Thanks for stopping by for what was hopefully an educational and entertaining ride on TabbFORUM's Market Structure Wave. Hey, thanks again, Eugene.
Thank you.